Funny as I see, jveth starting first, when Hitbox is supposed to have less delay. I assume that Prez is starting. There we go.
Jay Cobra, you go ahead and call this race. I'm going to try and go directly on his feed because I'm having so much problem looking at his screen right now. Everything you try to tell me has just not been working. So take it away, Jay Cobra.
Yeah, well, Prez has made his way over to the river cave to the west, and he looks like he's found level 4. I'm not quite sure why he didn't go and grab that key, but I think he was intimidated by that Gliok there. He's taken off, and jveth is following in his footsteps. Let's see how he deals with it. Oh, of course, Prez came in to that level by screen scrolling from the right. So he was able to unlock that door on the right, whereas jveth did not screen scroll in. He's leaving with that door still locked and without full knowledge of what level that is. But both of them now have the sword, at least, which was in the next cave up. Let's see, Prez is... Yeah, I've got Prez fighting Gliok here. Not exactly sure why he's fighting the Gliok when he could just grab and walk through, but like Prez has grabbed the key and it's gonna just up an A to get his health back. Meanwhile, jveth is up checking the Blue Rain Armos and takes a death. Does discover the boomerang there, so he has successfully picked up the boomerang 2 races in a row. I'm sure Greenleaf will be happy to hear that when he finds out. jveth now has bombs and is bombing around the start. Prez, meanwhile, is down to 1 heart and fighting some blue gorillas for a potential item here in level 4. As long as he stays a half tile to the right of the gorillas, he's fairly safe. Oh, and he gets the fairy drop. That'll be helpful. But apparently it was not the item. Oh man, jveth has found himself in a whole mess of blue line house, decides to get out of there. Prez founds the map, confirms that it's level 4, but he's out of bombs and cannot progress any further. Now Prez is heading up towards that wooden boomerang. We'll see if he goes ahead and grabs it, or maybe he has a special tribute planned. While jveth is checking out the any roads.
All right, Jay Cobra, thank you very much for taking over commentary during this time. I am still not able to get PresJPolk up and running, just too much rubber. I'm going to just go ahead and use the multi-twitch on his side, and I will look at jveth's live. So if you could, Jay Cobra, if you want to focus more on PresJPolk's race, and I'll focus more on jveth's, if that's all right with you?
Yeah, that should work out okay, I think.
Jam, timestamp on the race so far? We're good. Thank you very much for that update. So, sorry about that, guys. We're back into the action here. We got jveth heading to where the ferry is, normally where the Take Any Road is in vanilla Zelda. He's heading toward the east, where he finds a bunch of Death Mountain rocks.
Prez went and retrieved some bombs, and now he's heading back into level 4 for, I've lost count, at least the third or fourth time here.
See that wooden arrows cost the standard 60 rupees, and meat is a fairly expensive 80 rupees.
Yeah, if it's the 80 rupee meat, that could be either the expensive meat or the cheap one. So, because 60 can go up to 80, and 90 can go down to 80, or actually it's 100. 100 can go down to 80 as well. So we wouldn't know if that's expensive or cheap until we find the other one.
See that PresJPolk, he's got the red candle.
Yeah, that's good for him. Now he doesn't have to buy a candle. I think he is the first person to get a candle in this race. All because of that screen scroll he did into level 4.
Yeah, knowing how to do a screen scrolling here in the Zelda 1 randomizer is very beneficial, especially the around the world wrap.
Yeah. Prez is now fighting his second Gliok of level 4. And takes another one too many fireballs there. Now heading through the level for
jveth heading for the southwest. Meet the human on Death Mountain is his clue. That means in Death Mountain, one of the humans is going to have a magical sword for him.
Right. Once he gets the requisite number of hearts, of course.
That is correct. And he has now found the letter as well. He will go ahead and pick that up. And what the letter does, of course, is if you show it to whoever has a potion shop, they will sell you the potions, a red and a blue potions. But the chances are they will not show off the letter until later in the race, because if you show the letter too soon, then every time you find a potion shop, you have to go through all the text, and that's just going to cost you time.
Well, Prez is killing this Gliok here, and I'm not sure if he knows that there's no drop in this room.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I have mentioned during some of the Zelda randomizer races, Jay Coper, is knowing the maps of all the dungeons and knowing which room's going to have the drops and which one's not going to have the drops. It's going to help you on to determine which levels you need to spend or which rooms you need to spend the time getting rid of all the enemies.
Right, exactly. It's very important. And 4 is probably the easiest one out of all the dungeons. There are only 2 rooms to kill the enemies in, which is the blank tile room and the Gliok room.
Well, look at the price of bombs here in this seed. You know, jveth just found a merchant
Oh
shop.
my goodness.
A single rupee for 4 bombs. What a deal. I tell you, my friend Brookie Diane would be a happy camper right now. So, what a deal.
Prez might run into a ladder block here. We'll see. He has hit a ladder block from one direction, but he's still got a few more rooms to explore before we can determine for sure.
jveth is heading towards vanilla 6, but the Lionels pick him off at the last second, so he's going to have to start over.
Oh, Prez decided to up an A and get out of 4. I don't think he confirmed that he was ladder blocked there, but I guess he's decided to come back later. Anyway, it should be really easy to get back to 4 later. He's only got to walk over one screen and get back in there. And we get the short nope for the door repair.
Yep, that's always a good thing to do, is if you are near the start and you find a door repair charge penalty, go ahead and up an A and avoid paying the penalty, especially if you have quite a few rupees like PresJPolk has. And we see that jveth also finds a door repair penalty, so that'll cost him 24 of his rupees.
But we got a high door repair and a low 30 secret of only 25. But the 10 secret is 18. That's pretty good. Funny when the 10 secret is almost as much as the 30 secret.
Yeah, the maximum for the 10 secret is 20. Is that right?
Yes. 1 to 20. And the 30 secret can be 21 to 40, I believe. Prez goes ahead and buys arrows right away. I guess since that's probably the best purchase for him right now, since he's already got a candle, he doesn't need that.
Speaking of candles, jveth finds a bonus cave, and rather than taking the heart container, he decides to go for the free candle. I think that's a smart move, in my opinion, considering he doesn't have a candle yet. He needs to start exploring in these parts of Hyrule.
Yeah, it kind of depends. For someone who's not as experienced like jveth, I might think it's a better idea to just go ahead and take the heart, and that gives you a better chance of getting the white sword and the magical sword earlier.
True, that's a good point, but jveth, as you can see, has no money.
But he would be eventually getting the red candle for free in level 4.
Right, if he does discover that.
If he went back to check out that dungeon that he's already found. So...
And we see that jveth has showed the letter offs, and we have discovered that a blue potion's worth 35 rupees, and a red potion, what a deal for red potions, only 51 rupees, so you're getting a pretty nice discount if you can get the red potion.
Yeah, even if you're going to buy a potion, I can't really agree with showing the letter right away, because that makes a difference between the guy talking every time you enter the room versus him not talking and letting you leave the room right away. Now he's gonna have to sit through the text every time he goes into a potion shop.
Agreed, and every second counts. We see that jveth has found a new level on the northeastern side of Hyrule, the far northeastern side.
It looks like level 1.
Which means he'll be looking for 2 items plus a heart container. Of course, one of the items could potentially be the heart container as well. Finds a key in the normal Aquamentus room, and he'll head back to the center. He's going to use that key to move west in this dungeon. Finds the compass, very important. So now he knows where the triforce is in level 1.
Yeah, compass not quite as important in level 1 as other dungeons. Still, not bad to have for purposes of routing out the dungeon, but not hard to just full cover 9 if necessary. Or full cover 1 if necessary, I mean, sorry.
You have jveth taking care of all the ropes here. He can't use a key, so he's going to have to go to the west, and where he finds another keyed room. So it looks like he could be key blocked, but of course there are plenty of keys to be found in level 1.
Let's see, he's got one more room to check before he's completely blocked out of this dungeon.
Yep, so now he'll try for the eastern side.
Oh, and there's a key block, so unless this is magic key right here.
Ah, yes, indeed. The good news is he's going to find an item, but which item is it going to be? It is the ladder. Ooh, a very important find there for jveth. So that's the good news. The bad news, as you just said, he is going to be key blocked.
Right. Meanwhile, we see Prez buying a heart down in the forest below. I think he'd probably be up on his way towards the northeast corner eventually. Whoop. Prez sees the Lionel's at level 2, trying to get a good spawn here by leaving and re-entering the room, but figures he'll come back. Oh, I see. He moved 2 rooms away to try to get a better spawn. Instead of getting the Lionels on the ladder, he now has P-Hats on the ladder, which of course move out of the way.
And jveth has to depart level 1 because he is completely key blocked. He'll have to come back there some other time.
Yeah, I didn't like where jveth used that first key he had over on the left room. He might have even been able to unlock the left room if he up and aid from the right room. But that's something that comes with experience playing the randomizer. But he's about to get the ladder item here, which is raft.
It is the raft, so probably not the best time you want to see there, but you never know. We've seen a few of these seeds in the last couple of nights be raft blocked, so you just never know.
Yeah. Anyone who watches
Oh, look
me
at
should.
this. jveth just found a huge secret, and boy, what a huge secret it is. It's worth 132 rupees this time.
I was gonna say that the raft is my least favorite item because, it's almost never required, but you have to pick it up because it could be, and it just doesn't have any entertainment value or anything. It's just boring. You have to get it, but you almost never need it. So
yeah, exactly. It's an item like, why did it have to be that item? But at the same time, you never know if that item is going to be required in the scene. If you don't pick it up, it could cost you the race. So with all the money in the world, he goes ahead and buys a red potion, does jveth, and he still has 128 rupees to his credit.
yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting decision there. I would be holding out for a blue ring myself if I were him, but
he's going to head for Vanilla 2, and he'll discover that he'll find a shop with meat and arrows, and he's going to go ahead and buy the wooden arrows for 60 rupees.
a good price on arrows for sure. That's the cheapest they can get.
Oh, and jveth gets sorted away by those Lionels, and he'll have to go back to start. It doesn't have to go too far, though.
Yeah, jveth has taken a number of overworld deaths to this point, but it hasn't really impeded him too much compared to Prez. So there's not a lot of separation between the two racers so far. jveth is the one with 2 items. Prez has found 1 item, not a required item that's on the tracker, but at least Prez has a little more knowledge of 4.
Right. Neither of these players have picked up a triforce piece yet, and we're almost 20 minutes into this race.
Yeah, well, I mean, that can happen depending on what you find. I think with a little better key management in 1, jveth would be walking away with that triforce now. And I don't know for sure if Prez could have gotten Forge Triforce or not, but either way, they'll both be returning to those dungeons, and we'll see what comes of that.
I see that PresJPolk has found a new dungeon. What do we have here?
It's definitely level 7.
Yeah, nobody likes level 7 because it's 33 rooms of pure torture, and hopefully your hope is to find the item immediately.
Yeah. At least it looks like not Wizrobes. Say that much.
Yeah, that's always a good thing to not have Wizrobes in 7.
He's still gonna find Dark Nuts and Pole's Voice everywhere in the dungeon.
Yeah, and I see that jveth has found a new level himself.
Oh, is that the raft spot?
I believe it is. So this seed is raft required. Wow. Finds a heart container where the normal triforce would be. So unbelievable, this seed so far.
Yeah. Of course, the raft not very hard to find. You just need to get the ladder out of 1 before going to the coast to grab that.
And everybody's going to check. They want to know what that ladder item is going to be. So I wouldn't think that that's going to be a factor for PresJPolk.
Oh, man. Prez finds the Triforce in the 3rd room of 7 he's explored. You got to grab that and run and maybe come back there later.
Yeah. Wow. So jveth, meanwhile, he just took a death right there. So he'll have to try this level again. What level do we have here? Looks like level 2. Looks like level 2 here. And there's a hint. Manhandler threatens by a lake. So now we know the location of level 3. It is by a lake. So we'll see if he remembers that clue going forward. He is still key blocked, though, because, again, he has no keys, and he is blocked from the right. And what is he going to do
He
now?
can bomb to the right.
He's going to go back to the left where he had died previously, though.
Yeah, he is probably going to be finding some wizards in this level, but should be able to head to the right and bomb, and he does have 7 bombs, so that shouldn't be limiting him right now. I don't think he recognizes which level he's in yet.
And you just called it right there, Jay Coper. A bunch of wizrobes are waiting for him in the next room on the left.
Yeah, and there's no drop in this room either, so he's lucky he got that clock, but still, the time he's spending killing these wizrobes is going to be wasted.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Now Prez is in a level. Is that level 1 that he's in? No, he's back in 7 again.
Yeah, he decided to continue to his search for the item in 7 rather than skip it, but he's down to half a heart, and he's just going to up an A. So jveth is going to head back east toward the center of the dungeon. He's going to up an A as well. And it looks like he is done with that level for now. So, yep, Wrath required to get to level 2. He's making his way back to the overworld. Oh, but those Octoroks say, they block him, and he's going to have to try again. And, almost got him a second time, but this time he's able to dodge the Octoroks. Never a pleasant thing to get out of the dungeon from that rafting stuff, especially if there's a lot of enemies there, because it's easy to get pushed back.
I'm curious to see what Prez is going to find in his little foray into level 7 right here. Ooh, he gets a hint for the level 5 item, which is the book. So, unless Prez wants to please Lizzie, he can go ahead and skip level 5's item.
Well, we may see jveth go after it. He went after it during his last race, so there's a chance. Yep, level 5 indeed has the book. jveth heading for level 4.
jveth is still going to be key blocked in level 4, though.
Yeah, that's been a huge problem for him, is his inability to find keys, and key management hasn't been good for him either. He has got all the bombs in the world, and he's got 118 rupees, but yeah, keys have been a problem, and we may see the rare instance where he might buy a key in the overworld.
Buying a key is definitely a viable strat. Prez is clearing this room of blue dark nuts that, of course, does not have a drop. There are no black rooms in any level outside of 9 that would have a drop with these flag settings. So,
jveth finds a bonus cave and picks up the heart container, so he's got 5 hearts. That means he'll have a 66% chance of picking up White Sword if he finds it, but we have not discovered the location of that yet.
yes, that is something that would be pretty useful to both of them right now.
Both
Prez
players
able
have
to
5
clear out
hearts.
that room, but not finding a drop, of course.
Yep, again, going back to the situation of knowing the maps and which rooms have the drops is very important. He could have saved a lot of time by just skipping that room altogether. And speaking of the White Sword, he has found it, jveth, and is able to pick it up, so his attack power has doubled.
Nice. Ooh, and that's in an interesting spot there. That location northwest of 1. That's one that people might forget about. So we'll see when Prez gets around to getting up there.
jveth making his way towards the Death Valley area, or Death Valley, but the Death Mountain area.
Prez is actually clearing out rooms that he's already been through here. I don't think he realizes it yet.
jveth finds a hint cave, and the hints are pretty expensive there, so he's not going to take a chance here. Finds another cave and Finds another bonus cave, and he'll pick up the heart. That'll give him his 6th one. Ooh, and jveth has found the location of the magical sword, not too far from where the white sword is.
Yeah, I have to imagine that he'll probably be making his way back up there later when he gets a few more hearts. He's going to need at least 4 more, though.
Right, because in a Zelda randomizer, you'll need anywhere from 10 hearts to 14 hearts to pick up mags, and we see that jveth has found another level.
This one has to be 6. Oh, he can bomb right from here. He wants to give it a shot. But I feel like he's probably going to explore as much as he can first to try to determine where he is.
Right you are, Jay Coper. This indeed is level 6. Finds a quintet of orange dart nuts to contend with. He's down to 1 heart.
Making
Don't
good
take
use
too many
of
hits.
white sword he just picked up, though.
Oh, and he picks up another couple of hearts, so he gets through that room. Well done for jveth.
And here's potentially an item or a staircase.
It's
And
the
it's a
item.
recorder.
Not a bad item to have. The recorder, potentially if an item or a triforce were behind a dig dogger room that had an item drop. And of course, it's very convenient for travel usage once you have completed a level.
Yes, that can be very useful in Randomizer if you've cleared dungeons, but you end up having to search for silver arrows or something else that's required later. You can use the recorder to get back there. And jveth finds himself out of keys again, but he did find the map, so now he knows for sure that he can bomb right from this first room as long as there's not a staircase that goes to those rooms. Heading in that direction. Let's see.
Oh, but look at this. Yet another locked door. It has just not been jveth's day in terms of these dungeons. He's been key blocked in pretty much all of them.
Yeah, there is a drop there, but it happens to be the lone bomb drop in level 6.
Go figure, the game knows. What are you going to do? So he has to depart out of level 6, and he'll have to find yet another level if he wants to progress any further.
Yeah. Buying a key is looking like a better and better idea all the time for him.
Yep, the only question is, the 64,000 rupee question is he going to pick the right door to use the key on? We see that he finds another bonus cave, picks up the heart. That'll give him 7. He needs at least 3 more for the opportunity to pick up mags.
Oh man. So Prez found the item stairs in level 7, and clips inside of them and then dies to a Gibdo after getting inside the diamond.
Boy, that's gotta hurt him. My goodness gracious. You worked through so hard to get through level 7, only to have that happen at the very last second. That's gotta be the worst way to die in a race. And yep, we do see that jveth has picked up a key that costs 66 rupees. So now he can try one of the keys. Hopefully he tries the right door so he can get a plethora of keys later on. Or maybe even the magical key.
66 is a pretty good bargain, I'd say.
And not only that, he almost has enough to purchase another key if it boils down to that. Let's see where he heads to next. It's looking like he's heading back towards level 1.
Doing a little exploring in the northeast on the way up there.
Yeah, he was looking for the potential Armo statue item, but instead finds a penalty, so that's going to cost him some of his hard-earned rupees.
Prez is heading back to the item stairs in 7 again.
We'll see if the second time's the charm for him in that category. And now, yeah, it does indeed confirm, look like that jveth will be heading back to level 1, try to get both of those items there and his first triforce piece.
And the searching in 7 pays off for Prez. So he now has the bow to go along with his arrows.
Ooh, a very nice item to have. So he is halfway home in terms of everything he needs to defeat Ganon. So, yep, perseverance pays off for him. And that's why sometimes you got to take that chance in level 7. And lo and behold, he's going to find that item. So now it kind of makes you wonder when jveth gets to level 7, and especially if he were to get there late, what's going to be his mindset? What is he going to do when he finds the early Triforce?
Well, we'll have to see if jveth goes ahead and takes the stairs like Prez did as well. It looks like Prez has found his way into level 8 here. I think this is our first sighting of level 8.
Okay, the ladder was one of the items in level 1 that was picked up by jveth, and the raft was the ladder item. Where was the recorder in?
The recorder was in level 6.
Very good. So, yep, that's where the items were. So hopefully we're now up to speed in terms of that. There's a compass there for Polk that he does not take. Do we know what level he's in right now? 8. He's in level 8.
Yeah, he's in. Well, there are 2 items available in here. Of the items remaining, he would be hoping to see red ring, silver arrow, magic key, and there is one of them that would be nice to find. Never complain about finding the red ring.
Yep, because now with that red ring, his damage is reduced all the way down to 1/4. And considering he didn't have a ring before, I bet he's happy to find that item. Jamie Ilver says you had a temporary stream freeze for jveth. Can you give me a clock on that? This just has been our night in terms of getting streams in sync. So we see that jveth is in a room full of Garayas here, blue Garayas, or blue Gariyas. How do you pronounce it, Jay Cobra? It's like potato.
I would say Gariya. I think if they have the I sound in Japanese, they would say it with an E. Oh.
And now jveth is finding lots of keys, so he's up to 4 keys here in level 1. He still has not found everything he needs. And we know that the level 1 item he needs to find is in a room that has a drop, because he found the staircase that had the level 1 item already. And there is the Triforce pickup, his first Triforce for jveth, so tied in that category.
Yes, although the level 7 Triforce is a little more significant than the level 1 Triforce, which generally...
Totally agreed, yes. He's going back into level 1 to find the second item there. Would have you done the same thing, or would have you waited until later?
I usually would not leave level 1 without both items unless there's something crazy going on, like Wiz Robes, or maybe I have everything already, but most of the time I'm going to get it.
Again, the item he's looking for is a room that has a drop, so... And TG's in the chat. Yes, indeed, jveth, once again for you, picked up Lord Banana. We know where the location of the book is, but no one has gotten to that point yet. I believe if my memory is correct, we're going to find the book in level 5. And there is the item. It is the croissant for jveth. That is the second item in level 1, the power bracelet.
Yes, that can certainly be useful as well. So jveth now has the full overworld available to him. He has the recorder, the raft, the power bracelet. Only required thing he really needs at this point is the bow.
And the silver.
So that could be a point of contention.
Right. And the silver arrows, we still don't know the location for those yet.
Right, of course. But I meant as far as progressing through the dungeons, places where he could get blocked.
All right, yep, I'm with you now. Thank you very much for that. All right, so let's see. He's going to head towards the coast. It looks like is jveth.
Looks like Prez is going to find himself in level 1 here pretty quickly.
The coast item, the one with the letter, that was the raft. Yep, thank you very much, Loud Goat. And hearts are pretty cheap. It's just 2 rupees a pop, and he's going to buy a rupee, will jveth, or buy a heart rather, for the 2 rupees. You know, we have not found the Armos statue item yet, and he does not have enough money to buy another key anyway. He does have 3 keys, so he can go back to one of the levels that he was key blocked in, but he's having a tough time, it looks like, figuring out where he wants to go. Is he heading towards level 7, perhaps?
And Prez does the same thing jveth did in level 1, using the key on the left door just to find the compass. He'll make his
jveth is
way
bombing
north.
the coast, yep. jveth is bombing the coast, and he's going to lose 24 rupees after that penalty. Missed a shot of those bombs. Oh, lucky break there. It finds a heart on that, and it's going to pay off to the tune of 132 rupees, a big secret. So very fortunate for jveth. He didn't get killed by those Lionels, and he is rewarded.
Something interesting for PresJPolk there, the Goma that jveth had to pass by, Prez had the arrows for, or the bow. They both had arrows. So he was able to kill it and find the key that he was hiding it. Of course, it wasn't anything more than just a key, but would have been interesting if it was something really important there.
Yeah, who knows? It could have been the triforce. It could have been an item drop that would have been very important to these contestants. So yeah, you never know. But fortunately, for jveth's case, that the items weren't ladder blocked. So he's going to head towards perhaps level 2 now. He's decided to go back to level 4. And he'll do the exploring there.
Meanwhile, Prez has found the power bracelet in level 1, still looking for the second item and the triforce. Well, he knows where the triforce is, so...
Of course, it would behoove him to pick up the item that's in level 1, because we already know that the staircase item is the ladder.
Right. He does find the heart. Ooh. jveth takes a death, boomerang to the face from those blue gorillas. Those guys are really unpredictable.
Yep, and they do twice as much damage as the red gorillas, so yep. Doesn't take much to lose.
Boomerangs always do 1 heart of damage. Doesn't matter who throws them.
Yeah, it's getting bodied that's going to really cost you.
Right.
And jveth is going to take care of these 3 red gorillas here and see if he's going to find anything behind those double blocks, which he does. It's a staircase that's going to lead him to the item, which is the red candle.
Right, which we already knew because Prez has it.
That is correct. So both of them now have the red candle, so they can use the candle unlimited times during a screen, just in case your aim is off when you're shooting for those bushes.
Happens to the best of us.
Yep, that is for sure. Nobody's perfect, so we got to just do the best that we can. And now this has already been taken care of, and we have PresJPolk finding the ladder as well. So his mission is accomplished for the items department. There, he just needs Triforce.
Oh man, jveth can't sneak by the Gleeok, so oh, I feel like I'm a little ahead on that. Sorry for spoilers.
Well, that's all right. It happens. So, yep. All you got to do is pause on his a little bit, and you should be all right, Jake Cobra. So he's going to try level 4 again. Yep, I'm still fine. Thanks, Jam.
Okay. Ooh, and Prez forcing a bomb on those Stalfos there. Very nice. He had commented on how important it was to not run out of bombs, and following through on those words. Prez now has the bow and both, or the triforce, the heart, both items from level 1. He moves on. Man, what dungeons have we still left to find here? No level 3 and no level 5.
And of course, no level 9 either.
Right. I think if there's one dungeon I want to find last, it's definitely level 9. Only enter it once, if possible.
There's the map for jveth, so if there was any suspicion on what level you thought this was, the map definitely will tell you this was level 4. Obviously, we knew that, but if there's any doubt in the audience, this should remove it.
I expect we're going to see jveth actually clear this dungeon and find the triforce here. Unless it has a Goma blocking it.
Ooh, that could be key. We'll see if that comes into play. Again, neither player has the triforce for level 4.
Right. Prez did not confirm where the triforce was, so we'll see what jveth finds here.
And we have a difficult room here for jveth. He's got to do that very difficult ladder clip here if he wants to progress.
Yeah. jveth is out of bombs in level 4. That's not the best place to run out of bombs. There's very often a
he made it. Very nice.
Yeah, you did it. Props to him.
Yeah, I've seen that ladder clip done by many Zelda 1 streamers. That is not the easiest ladder clip to do, especially if you've not done it very long. jveth has to hope that he doesn't lose all of his hearts here. Oh, finds a lucky fairy, though. That'll help him a lot.
Yeah, the blue Gurias are in the health dropping group, so they will drop fairies randomly on 2 and 5, as well as hearts on a number of other spots. I see Prez is in level 3 there. I didn't notice that. Oh, I see it was up at the White Sword Cave. Filled with dark nuts again. Fairly friendly seed so far from what we've seen. Not a lot of wizards to be seen. The White Sword...
Yep, and jveth now has found the triforce, so yep, he takes his second triforce of this race.
Prez decides to grab the Triforce in 3. I have to imagine that he's going to check for the item. I didn't see that he passed it by. Yep, and he heads back inside.
Yeah, without a doubt, since 3 is one of the smaller levels in the game, you might as well check out 3 and find that item, because you just never know what you're going to find.
Of course, the main thing we're looking for still at this point is the over arrows. Sorry, Putz. I think it's more like 5 seconds.
And in one of the new dungeons that jveth has discovered. So, place your bets. 3 or 5. 3 or 5.
It's got to be 5. That's the only one left.
Beautiful. Yeah, I was taking a little bit of time to see if I could get PresJPolk's stream up and running on my end, and no dice. So it's still up to you, Jay Coper. jveth picks up a key here. He's got 5 keys to his credit. He'll move up to find the letter, and yep, confirmed if there was any doubt. Level 5 it is. So now which way is he going to go? Oh, it's another one of those rooms where he's got to do that ladder clip. Oh my goodness. Game's really testing his clipping skills here, and he's having some trouble this time.
jveth finding that if he does get by that ladder clip, he's finding that there's a rotation between the top and bottom of the level 5 due to the old man being there. So he finds the stairs in the next room and decides to go ahead and take them.
Well, look at this. The triforce happens to be in the triforce room for jveth, so that'll give him his 3rd triforce piece, so we're back tied again.
Pretty interesting how they've got completely separate triforce sets so far. Oh yeah, I guess they both have level 1. Mine.
Yep, a 1,
I know,
one,
and
three, that's okay. We got a 137 for PresPolk, and we've got a 145 for jveth. He's going to go back into level 5 to try and find the item now.
Oh, I see Prez just came out of the item room. What was the item in 3 there?
He found the magical wand there, so he's going to pick that up. Very useful to have, considering he still doesn't have the white sword.
That explains why he's using the magic wand.
Yes, exactly. Helps if you pay attention, but hey, it's okay. It's one of those nights, Jay Coper, so hang in there. Meanwhile, jveth continuing to defeat those Bulgarias, but finds a bomb passage to the left side and takes care of the final Guria. Good thing, that's going to give him a key, but the bad news is he's now out of bombs. And another key pickup there for jveth. He's now got 7 keys, so things are looking up for him on the key department. Of course, I think he'd rather like to find the magical key, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, his key issues of earlier have long since passed.
Oh, and the rich get richer. Another key. I'll give him 8.
Yeah, not uncommon in Randomizer to have key issues earlier and then just be flooded with them late. Oh man, I just realized that I couldn't see Prez's HUD, but now I can. Prez finding the magic sword spot that jveth had found earlier, making a note of it.
Yep, so he needs 2 more hearts. Both players need at least 2 more hearts for the opportunity to pick up mags. And we see that "here lies Link" phrase. I believe that's a reference to the Japanese version of Final Fantasy 1.
Right. There's a grave in Elf Town which in the American version says "Here lies Erdrick," and then in the Japanese version, of course, says "Here lies Link."
And finds a heart container, so that will give jveth a total of 9 hearts. Still looking for the item. He may have found it here with this staircase. And it looks like he's got, he's going to find it uncontested. The item is the book. We remember the book, and he's going to pick it up, or is he going to stab it? What is he going to do? He's going to pick up the book, so Lizzie's a happy camper. Yes, indeed. If we remember the hint correctly, Dig Dogger was guarding the book, so now the book and the Lord Banana are in jveth's possession. Mission accomplished for him, so he's going to move on to the next level.
Meanwhile, Prez also finding the item in level 6, which is the recorder, of course, as we know.
And behind vanilla level 7 is a penalty, so he's going to lose 24 of his rupees. His wallet had been topped out, but that door repair charge will knock him back to 231. Polk has found the recorder himself, so that'll give him some nice transportation if he needs to use it. So
and Prez finds the compass in level 6. That'll be very useful. Now he can kind of beeline there since he already has the item.
And jveth, of course, was key blocked, so he'd have to go back to level 6 to pick up the triforce himself. And let's see where he's heading back to. He might be heading to level 2. And looks like he's going to go to level 2 right now and finish the work there. No, he's not. Interesting.
I wonder why Prez is not heading towards the Triforce.
Okay, now jveth is heading for level 2, so he's going to go back, get to level 2, and hopefully pick up the Triforce there, and that would give him his 4th, should he find it. Again, keys are no longer an issue for him.
And Prez did gain a couple keys by going out of his way there, but I don't know if it was really worth the extra rooms.
And finds the compass, does jveth, so now he's going to know where the location of level 2 is. Now keep in mind that the item in level 2 is going to be in a room where there is a drop. There is no staircase in level 2. In fact, in one seed that I saw the other day, the item was hidden behind a Dodongo, so you gotta look through them all.
Have we not seen the item in level 2 yet? I guess not. It's covered with Wizrobes, huh?
Yeah, remember, he was key blocked too. And yeah, whenever there's Wizrobes, there's like, so this should be a fun dungeon. Ooh, some blue land molas to deal with, and they deal a lot of damage. He's got to be careful here. Yeah, 2 hearts of damage they take, so still in good shape, however. Now he's in the desert room where the Dodongo normally would be. Instead, some buyers.
So Prez found the red ring in 8, was it?
Yes, that was one of the items in level 8.
Thinking that would be wonderful for jveth if he were to find that fairly soon for his sake. I'm wondering if Prez knows that he already got the item out of 6, or if he's forgotten.
Well, if he's taken notes, he would know that he has picked up the item. And we see now that jveth's down to half a heart against this 3-headed Gleeok. Down to 1 head. It's a battle of 1-on-1. Who's going to come out on top? Oh, it's a double knockout. He got the Gleeok, and the Gleeok got jveth. Oh, my goodness gracious. So he got the Gleeok. Does that mean that the Gleeok stays dead, or is he going to have to defeat him again?
The Gleeok stays there. You have to leave the room for him to stay dead.
Oh, what an unfortunate break there for jveth. when jveth has discovered the triforce, and he goes ahead and picks it up, so that'll give him his 4th triforce, so we're tied again. jveth goes back into level 2 to see what that item was, and wouldn't it be, well, it could have been, we didn't have enough time, but it would have been something if the item was behind the Gleeok. But of course, there was a shutter door there, so he'd have to defeat it again. But he's not going to try and take a different path, but he's already been here before. He's got to go back.
Yeah, Prez hasn't been to who yet, so if jveth found, say, the silver arrows there, that might make something of an advantage for him over Prez, whereas Prez might end up looking for them as the second item in 8 or something.
Especially given the fact that Polk still doesn't have the raft yet. If silver arrows are in level 2, that would give jveth a huge lead, in my opinion.
I wonder, well, I mean, considering Prez has the triforces out of 6 and 7, that's pretty significant. But this is the 2 looks like the toughest dungeon so far, really.
Yep, and here are those legs, or as I like to call them, the rejected pancakes from IHOP. He's going to take care of those, but they take a lot of hits. I think they take 5 hits with a white sword. Takes care of them, no problem, but the item's not there. You're going to have to keep looking, son. Oh, and look at this, just lying on the ground. The silver arrows for jveth in level 2.
There it is. So that is significant. Will make for an interesting rest of this race. So Prez did get the ladder out of
Right, level 1, he got the ladder out of level 1.
But he didn't go down and get the raft after that, I guess?
That's right, he has not gone to the coast yet to look at what the ladder item is going to be. And I see TGE has just made an announcement that K-Mac has posted a time in his race that he won of 61 minutes and 32 seconds. If that's official, that would be the fastest time of the Zelda Randomizer tournament so far.
Oh, nice job, K-Mac. I'm sure there are more to come.
Yeah, Zarnix had the previous fast time of a 63:10, so yep, it beat it by about a couple of minutes. jveth is going to purchase a hint, but it is a troll community hint, so that's going to cost him rupees there. Buys another hint, and this one with information about the magic key. It's in level 8. Gleeok returns with the magic key, so we know now that the second item in level 8 is the magic key. So the level 9 items are not, yes.
Boomerang. And
yeah, we don't know where the inferior model is. I got a feeling that could be one of the level 9 items. But yeah, some good stuff in level 8, and these two players are going to want to find it in their best interest to pick them both up because they're both quite valuable.
Yeah, 9 is the magic marine, and what's the other thing I'm forgetting? Yeah, the heart container.
Oh, yes, yep. We all forget about that heart container because when you play a vanilla Zelda, the heart container is not one of the items because the heart container is the ladder item normally in vanilla Zelda. But here in the randomizer, since there's a normal item usually where the ladder item is, there is a chance that one of the items in the dungeons is the heart container. So one of the dungeons could have 2 hearts. So yes, very good. Yep, process of elimination, it's the heart container. That's what we're looking at. So now, jveth is making his way towards reverse C here in this level.
So other than the raft being required and a few wizards to battle through in level 2, this looks like a pretty favorable seed for the racers.
Yeah, this hasn't been a too terrible seed. jveth had his struggles with key issues, but yeah, by the looks of things, overall this has not been a bad seed so far. I've certainly seen worse ones. Definitely.
I don't think jveth has the wand.
No, he does not have the wand. Only PresJPolk has the wand.
Right. But jveth, on the other hand, has the white sword, where Prez has not found that yet.
Yeah, so it kind of makes you wonder, will he pick up the wand? Because wand's another item. You like it for its range, and sometimes you want to try and shave seconds. Do you pick up the wand anyways, or do you think about the situation where am I in this race? How far is the wand in? Do I pick it up? What is your situation? Because wand's a great weapon to have.
Yeah, I pick up the wand because it's great to have if you get stuck in a room with a bunch of likes and bubbles. Pretty easy to make it through that with the wand. And I expect that jveth is going to pick up any item he finds if he's picking up the book and the boomerang, unless he's really just committed to the memes. But I have a feeling he
could be committed to the memes, because the last time the inferior model was in level 9 and he bypassed it, so that it could be for the memes. Meanwhile, very effective use of the boomerang there to take care of those Gibdos, and he's rewarded with the triforce.
be interesting to see here if jveth continues to look for the item in 7, because we do know that 7 has the bow, so he's going to need the item.
Yes, indeed. So he has the triforce. He's not going back. Or is he?
I can't blame him if he doesn't go back.
He is not going back to level 7, and this could turn the tables in this race, Jay Coper. Because the bow can't be a 9.
Yeah, at this point, I feel like we've seen most of the items, though, and they're not that hard to find. So as long as jveth knows that he has to go back to 7 to find that bow.
Right, and he knows what one of the items in level 8 is. He doesn't know what the second item in level 8 is, though, so we're going to see what happens. But again, Polk still does not have the raft, and we know the raft is required to get to level 2, and he now finds himself in the two-headed Gliok room. He's going to take care of it first before picking up that compass.
I expect jveth to look for both items in 8, since one of them is the magic key, and he doesn't know what the other one is. He's probably committed to finding both of them.
And the Gliok, not a problem for jveth. He'll pick up the compass. He's now in the rope room. And he'll find one of those items, and I believe, if I remember correctly, this is where we saw the red ring. And of course, the clock comes after he's defeated all the enemies, and yep, he's going to be happy to see that the red ring is one of the items in level 8. With the knowledge that he's gotten with the hint, if he remember, the magical key is also in level 8, so I would imagine he's going to pick that up. And now with that knowledge, he must now know that the bow that he needs is going to be elsewhere.
Right, I'm not sure if he's narrowed down yet that it was in level 7. Probably not quite yet. I don't know which dungeons jveth has yet to find.
Now, jveth is really close to the triforce here in 8. If he picks up the triforce, knowing where the magical key is he going to pick it up? He's got only 5 keys. I would imagine he's going to still try and pick it up. Oh, look at this. A troll handle blocking his way. Go ahead.
I guess if I were jveth, I would be hoping for the bow in 3. He's already got the item out of 6. I think jveth has seen all of the items except for the one in 3 and the one in 7.
Right. So now jveth is 1 room away to the right if he can bomb there to picking up the triforce. And then we're going to see if he goes ahead and picks up the magical key. Again, given his key count, it's fairly low. I would imagine he's going to go for it, but we will see. He's going to try and bomb to the right. Will that lead him to the triforce? No, he's going to have to find another way.
Yeah, I would say 6 is not terribly low or high, really. It's close to middle of the road for
Look at
keys.
these. Both players are giving each other high fives. They're pretty much in the same spot. They are looking for that same triforce. Now he's going to go up. Now he's found the room of the triforce. It's where Gliok normally is. So behind these keys are going to be the triforce. He's going to pass it up for now in hopes that he finds the second item.
Luck for jveth there. Let's see if he can at least pull a key or something out of the Stealthos room.
jveth bombed to the right, but unfortunately that was not where the item was either. Neither of these players have found the second item, the magical key. So now he's going to go back, and I would imagine he's going to pick up the Triforce and then explore a different part of the dungeon. Let's see what he's got in mind. Now he's going to continue to explore. I think this is a wise move.
Prez, meanwhile, still needs the silver arrows, so he's probably looking through here mainly with that concern in mind.
Now he's back in the rope room where the red ring was. He's going to head south. There's another manhandler for him to take care of. If he want, he doesn't have to take care of it though because of the key, but he would have to take care of it on the way back. There's the map for jveth. He'll continue to go to the southernmost part where he'll find another Gliok, and this is a three-headed variety, so he'll have to dispose of this first. But now that he's got the red ring, it shouldn't be much of an issue for him.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be much of an issue at this point.
He gets a key in the process, but if he finds that magical key, they'll become obsolete. So he's going to head to the easternmost part of the dungeon, and this is where the heart container is, so that'll give him 10. But in order to get out, he's going to have to take care of these Moldorns first. Now he's got 10 hearts, so he has a 20% chance of mags.
Yes, both of them have 10 hearts at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see when they decide to go back up towards the magic sword.
Considering that jveth has to go back to level 6, I'd say the likelihood is extremely high for him. Oh, nice shot there on the bomb from jveth to dispose of that manhandler. Really well done.
See on Prez's map, he only has maybe 1 or 2 rooms left to clear to find the item.
It looks like both of these players are going to end up full clearing stage 8 if they want both items. The question is, who's going to get to it first? And we see the magic words from Tingle in the room that jveth is in, and that's where the normal Triforce room is. He's going to pass up the key, knowing he's got to be close to the item, but oh, it's not there. Can he bomb to the right? No, he cannot. He's going to have to... Another nice shot there from a bomb to one hit that troll handler. Very well done. He has made those bombs count on those manhandlers. So now he's probably going to go north. No, he can't go north from here. He might try and bomb from the east. And he's able to do so. But he has been here before, and he's going to have to realize that he'll have to go north now.
I love both of them getting the Tingle hint at the same time.
Yep, and now he is going to part where he's... And now look what we have here. He has this Goma here, but again, he can bomb to the north, you would think. And he does so successfully. Is the item there? The item is there. He's found it. The corridor stairway will lead him to the magical key, so keys will no longer be a factor for jveth.
And Prez right behind him.
Well, Spirit Tsunami just gave some more interesting information. The losing time in that race was 67 minutes and 32 seconds. That is the fastest non-winning time of the Zelda Randomizer tournament so far, too. So that was a really good race between the two.
Yep, it sounds like it was probably a friendly seed. But they're both capable racers, so...
Better believe it. Two great competitors in Chuck Attacks and K-Mac. K-Mac just a little bit luckier than Chuck Attacks, it looked like. So now jveth is going to head back to where the Triforce is, and it's going to be mission accomplished for level 8.
Prez, meanwhile, already making his way onto next dungeon. He still does not have the raft. Eventually, he's going to have to go check the coast item. It'll be interesting to see when he realizes that he's missing that. Probably has a number of spots left to check. Or he narrows it down to that being the source of the issue here.
Yep, and we see now that jveth has picked up his 6 triforce, so he's down to needing 2 more triforces. He needs 3 and 6, while PresJPolk needs 2 and 5.
Like Prez is doing some burning here. He might be heading to the east from this direction, so that might lean towards the raft, and then
Considering where he is heading towards, it looks like he's heading towards level 3, I would imagine.
yeah, he's not going towards the coast item. That's definitely true.
Well, jveth already has the coast item. I'm looking at jveth here. It looks like he's heading back towards level 3.
Yeah.
It's a pretty close race considering the situation. jveth needs the bow, which he didn't pick up in level 7, and PresJPolk needing the raft to get access to level 2 and the silver arrow. So yeah, I think this is a pretty even race. It's going to come down to level 9, I think. The way this race is shaping up, I think 9 is going to be the decider here.
Right. Of course, jveth finding his way into a nest of Bull's voice, and he does not have the bowl yet, so that might impede him a little bit in level 3 here.
Yeah, and the horizontal shoot room, no less. Even with the white sword, those Bull's voices take a lot of hits. Was it 5 or 6?
I think it's 5.
jveth going to take care of these Gibdos here in the desert room of level 3. Does not have the compass yet and does not know where the item is. Or does he have the item already? I think he has the item. He just needs the triforce.
No, I don't think jveth has the item. I think the wand was over on the right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The silver arrows were on the floor in 2, yeah. So I personally would always clear 2 for the item before going to 9 without something like the silver arrows.
PresJPolk finally is able to pick up the white sword after having that wood sword for oh so long.
Probably disappointed that he didn't have that direction earlier.
Yeah, for sure. And another room full of Gibdos for jveth here.
And Prez has found level 9. Power bracelet required.
Ooh, that is huge knowledge to know. But fortunately for both of these players, they have the power bracelet, so that is not going to be a factor. But yeah, we have finally discovered the location of level 9, 74 minutes into the race.
Sorry for spoilers. A second? Yes.
That's not too bad.
I
Well,
ruined your 1 second of suspense, audience.
that's all right. jveth has found the jveth has found the triforce, but he is not going to pick it up. So he has not picked up the item in level 3. He does not know, of course, that it is the magic wand. So let's see what he's going to do. Yep, he's going to continue to explore the dungeon. So he's going to have to go through that room full of Bull's voices if he wants access to that item. So he'll keep on going. He's able to bomb from the east there.
Yeah, level 3 is completely connected. The only time it's not connected is the hint guy blocks you, or the item room is in an unusual location.
Luckily for jveth, he has found the corridor staircase where he'll pick up the magic wand, and we saw that hint that area was bait blocked, but fortunately in this seed, bait is not going to be a factor. And we got the nice little Wizard of Oz reference there from the Gibdo. I have a feeling we're not in Hyrule anymore.
Yeah, there's no, there's only one hungry gorilla or enemy since his sprite gets shuffled in the first quest. So once jveth has seen him there, he knows he's not going to need bait anymore. He just needs to find the triforce, though. I think
he knows where the triforce is, so he's gonna make a beeline toward it right now. I made a few Franker face Z emotes myself, but unfortunately they weren't ready for tonight's race, so maybe tomorrow. As jveth continues to make his way towards Triforce in level 3, so that'll put him up in the Triforce department 7 to 6. So he just needs the Triforce in level 6 now. And once he discovers that the bow is not in level 6, I would imagine he would do the right thing and head to level 7, knowing that the bow can't be in 9.
He's got the item out of 6 already.
Yep, so all he needs to do is pick up the Triforce.
And he knows that he needs to go back into 7, so that's where he is going right now.
Perfect. So, yep, he is heading back towards level 7 correctly, and this is going to, in my opinion, give him the lead.
This is definitely the right way to go, too, because 6 is right over by level 9. So once he heads back over to 6, he can just walk down to 9.
Yeah, but jveth doesn't know that level 9 is right there, so hopefully after he gets the Triforce in level 6, he makes the way to this directly south. If he does that, he'll find level 9 easily.
Maybe he's anticipating that 9 is in that area. I'm not quite sure.
Also, level 6 is next to the magical sword, and with 11 hearts, he'll have a 40% chance of picking up mags. If he can pick up mags, that'll really help him out in level 9.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, going back to level 7s are fun, because again, it's 33 rooms of pure mayhem, but luckily, it's not the Wizrobe seeded level. I mean, no, Pole's Voice and Dark Nuts aren't fun either, but Wizrobes are just the worst. And yes, indeed, DHS, this is an elimination game. Do or die for these two contestants.
Yeah, this is actually the second elimination match we've had. Mr. PUBG, I believe, was the first person to be eliminated.
Yep, Skybills defeated him in that matchup. And I just got bad news from my friend Retired that my team didn't win. But that's another topic for another stream. jveth is trapped by the Dig Dogger, and he'll make his way back toward the north.
I can't remember if Prez has found the item in level 5.
Hey, look at this variation on a normal vanilla Zelda hint. 10th enemy is Da Bomb with the DA. So very nice little homage there to Zelda 1, because the 10th enemy holds the bomb. For those who don't play Zelda 1 as a speed game, keeping track of bomb counts is very important if you are low on bombs, because if you defeat the 10th enemy with a bomb, you are guaranteed to get another complement of bombs.
Yeah, Prez did just find the book there, and he passes it up.
Now, that's the right play, considering how long the seed has taken. I think to him, he's got to feel every second counts, and I think he would have rejected it even if he was in the lead. So,
right.
Not many people pick up the book or Lord Banana. It's pretty much the book I mean, it proves the power of your magic wand, but at the same time is kind of a hindrance because once the wand makes contact with something, it turns into flames, and those flames, you can hit those flames and take your own damage.
This race has definitely looked like it's going to come right down to the wire at the end here.
Absolutely. And we see that jveth is having trouble finding the item. Let's see if he can find it here. No, he's going to have to keep on going. And a dead end, nothing but a dodongo, so he's going to have to take a different path.
Finding the compass and discovering that he was one room away from Triforce when he came out of the stairs, but of course didn't take the key door south of him.
Of course, go figure. Yep. So now he'll make his way towards the Triforce. He already has found the item, so he just needs to head for the Triforce.
I don't know that. Does he know where level 2 is?
He does not know where level 2 is because he doesn't have the raft.
Oh yeah,
And I don't think there was a hint in level 1 making indication, and he hasn't discovered any hints saying that the raft is required in the seed. So yeah, he is up the creek without a paddle. Unless he makes a wild guess at this point, PresJPolk could be in trouble here.
He could be. He needs to realize that that he still needs to check the coast item. I don't know if he's considered that he's already gotten it, or he's kind of forgotten that could be something important, but he definitely needs to get over there, or this race could get away from him.
Meanwhile, jveth has finally discovered a staircase that's going to contain the all-important bow, so now he has everything he needs to defeat Ganon, so the only thing he needs to do is go back into level 6 and get the Triforce from there, and he can go to level 9 with perhaps the chance of having Magical Sword.
We're going to see Prez here checking every spot on the overworld, perhaps, until he makes his way back to the east. Having trouble finding the right bomb spot there.
Yep, so he's headed towards the level 3 dungeon. He'll make his way toward the west, but he's got to deal with these Lionels here, and boy, oh boy, they're not cooperating with him here. Finally manages to get past them, and he'll continue westward.
Maybe that's taking the... yeah.
Yep, and now he's definitely heading in the right direction towards where he needs to be. I would imagine he'll, on the way, stop to see if he can pick up Mags first, and then he'll make his way towards level 6, and if he makes the correct decision, can make his way toward level 9. He's got a 40% chance of Mags. Can he pick it up? No, sir! Needs more than 11 hearts to get Magical Sword this seed.
Well, we'll see if jveth gets another heart out of level 6. I don't remember if he's already gotten the heart here.
We'll soon find out. I mean, even if he doesn't get the Magical Sword, I mean, he should still be in really good shape with the White Sword and the Red Ring. It just means you'd have to take 8 hits to defeat Ganon.
Yeah, and he's got plenty of money for backup potions. We'll have to see how trolly 9 is when we get there.
Spirit Savami says that 9's right next to 6. The problem is, though, jveth doesn't know that 9 is next to 6. He'd have to explore that area first.
Not sure how much of the Death Mountain he has left.
If he's taking good notes, if he hasn't explored all of Death Mountain, if he's able to do so, then he's going to find where level 9 is. Very lucky fairy there in this Dark Nut room.
Of course, he's not going to get anything he needs there. Just 5 rupees.
Yeah, rupee should not be a factor for either of these players. at this point, so he's gonna have to go back and find a different path if he wants to find that triforce.
Oh, Prez did manage to get the raft now. That's good. Now he should be heading up to level 2 right here.
Yes, indeed, and yep, he's making his way towards level 2 right now because he's gonna, of course, you always want to check those raft locations to see if there's anything of value there. So once he discovers that level 2 is behind that rafting area, that should make him happy. And it will make him even more happy to know that he doesn't have to go to level 9 to find the silver arrows because they're just going to be lying on the ground. As jveth continues to make his way north, everybody loves the nice rupee boss there. A free 10 rupees, and you don't have to worry about taking any damage. He's going to continue to head his way towards the north. And the Gibdo is guarding the compass, so that's going to help him find the location of the triforce that he needs, and discovers he's got to go way to the east.
I want to see if jveth takes a little more direct route towards the triforce once he gets the compass here.
Well, he finds a shutter door to the right of this dig dog. He'll blow the recorder here in order to defeat it first. He's not going to have too much problem here. He's down to 2 hearts, though, so you want to be a little bit careful here. Nice shot with that silver arrow, so he will proceed to the east, 2 rooms away from the triforce.
Oh man, taking some bops from the blue darkness. And
Ooh, he's got down to 1 heart. He's got to be really careful. Half a heart! Well, he's going to head north because the bombs don't work there.
I don't know if that bomb registered on that wall or not, but
that's true.
Either way, he's found a way around.
That's the important thing. He's got to make sure, though, that he doesn't take any more damage. He's down to half a heart. Look out. It's going to be down to the wire. He's now 1 room away from the triforce. It's free. And another rupee boss for another free 10 rupees. So he's now in the triforce room.
Man.
Look out for that shot. He gets it. He takes some damage from that Aquamentus, but it was not enough to knock him out. He was down to literally 1/4 of a heart. Unbelievable. Lucky that jveth was.
Yeah, that was pretty close. That was not a shot I would have wanted to take. Without knowing the damage that he had taken, it was kind of...
So now all he needs to do is find level 9, and let's see, he's not heading in the right direction though.
So
he's
where
heading north instead of south.
Well, no, that's what I would expect someone to do in this situation. I would think they would have checked over this full area first, and then he'll probably come wrap around and end up finding 9 that way. There are a lot more spots to check up here.
Yes, indeed. So we will keep our eyes out on jveth's progress. He's continuing to bomb caves, finds a potion, which he's going to buy, so he now has 2 potions for level 9 and still has 95 rupees to his credit for ammunition. He'll check the second quest. No, he's not going to bomb there. He's going to bomb there. He's getting really close to the room he needs to be in. Hopefully he remembers that he's got to go south.
I'm wondering if Prez forced those fairies there. I'm guessing that it was just a coincidence. And Prez has found the arrows.
Oh, and meanwhile, jveth is heading the wrong direction. He's heading back north. Uh-oh.
Well, jveth has to go north to get back around.
Oh, okay. I thought he could take those stairs, but I guess not.
Well, I'm not sure. I think he convinced himself that was the way, but now I'm not sure where he's going. Well, maybe he hasn't checked the level 9 area yet, and he might be going up there.
Now he's still heading the wrong direction. And this is going to give PresJPolk a chance to catch up, and he has picked up the Triforce, so now he can head to level 9, and that should give PresJPolk the lead.
Prez is going to give Magic Sword a go here first.
Yep, and meanwhile, your speculation is correct. He's heading toward the Death Mountain area, and this is going to cost jveth.
Yeah, well, he did have this spot left to bomb, so that's not necessarily a mistake in judgment that's costing him. It's just Unlucky.
An unlucky guess, right? And that's part of the nature of a Zelda randomizer race is you've got to be lucky to win these tournaments. If you make the wrong turn to Albuquerque when you should have made the turn to Santa Fe, it's going to cost you the race. And now he's got to discover by now that he has to explore the whole thing. So let's see where he's going to head to next.
Meanwhile,
PresJPolk is good.
Entered 9. He bypassed the chance to open up the top door of 9 for free and used a bomb there, which brought him down to 4 bombs.
Yeah, bombs could be a factor for him.
And he's found
also.
Wow, this could be a really fast 9. We have to note that the top door in 9 did not exist, which means there's a stronger chance of Zelda being there.
Ooh, very strong point.
But he's
trouble for jveth. He is heading the wrong direction.
Zelda's over there. Man, jveth had quite a few overworld spots left to explore here.
And unfortunately, he's making the wrong guesses. PresJPolk had no problem with that Ganon fight, so the only thing he has to do is find Zelda, and if he does that, he will be the winner. A nice come-from-behind win for him.
Yeah, it's man, it's hard to say that it was come from behind. It was just really close a lot of the race. They both had leads, or apparent leads, for different reasons. In the end, it looks like Prez's knowledge of where 9 was hugely helpful for him.
Absolutely right, and we had a feeling that was going to come into play for this seed, and it's looking like the case now. Is PresJPolk just has to find Zelda, and we'll have ourselves a winner.
Although Prez is taking stairs, and it's hard to say if he's heading towards Zelda or not.
You see that jveth buys the magical shield, which will protect him from Wizrobe attacks, but he's got to be careful that he doesn't run into a light leg, because if he does, he'll lose that shield.
I'm not sure how jveth ended up back at the start here. Oh, I guess he's now checking the power bracelet spots, and that was the first, or one of the first ones he checked. So the actual location where 9 is might be the final overworld location that jveth checks, or that's available to him to check.
Yeah, jveth's only hope now is that Zelda is doing a really damn good job of playing hide and seek, because if Zelda's not doing a good job of playing hide and seek, this will be over with.
jveth's stopping to refill the hearts. Not a bad idea.
What PresJPolk's going to be looking for. He's going to be looking for a shutter door that's going to automatically open even with enemies up there, because if that door opens, then we know we have found the way to Zelda, and that will be it.
Right. Or he'll want to kill enemies and hope to find the compass. That would never hurt. He did find the map there, which is always nice to have in 9, because you can look at your mini-map and be able to know a little bit better exactly where you are.
jveth now is heading back towards the right direction. Going to take the forest maze to get back to the location of Vanilla 6. And if he's done a good job of looking at his notes and knows where he has explored, then he should be able to discover where 9 is.
Right. I'm guessing he's right behind Prez here, going into 9. So it could come down to jveth picking the right way faster.
Absolutely. That's why I call level 9 the great equalizer. You can have a big lead going into that level, but if you make the wrong turns and trying to find either Ganon or Zelda, or in some cases the silver arrows, you could lose that lead quickly. No lead is safe in a level 9 in a Zelda randomizer.
And now jveth is heading up to level 9.
Yep, power bracelet required. He goes to the normal where the take any road is and finds level 9 for himself and knows. Yep, and now he does the correct thing and decides not to waste a bomb because he knows that that entrance is going to open just like that. And with Ganon not being too far deep into this dungeon, if he makes the right decisions, jveth will steal this race.
Right. But, right is a very subjective thing here. If he makes lucky decisions, almost as much as them being correct.
Yeah, good point there. That's the word I should be using. I'm using the wrong words. I should be using lucky decisions. Because, yeah, again, luck is a big factor in these races. So let's see where jveth is going to head to now. Heading north. And has found Ganon, so he's just 8 hits away from picking up the triforce of power away from Ganon. Again, health is not really going to be much of a factor. He's got the red ring, and he has done a good job with the stun lock. There's 4 hits. Not a bad series there. He's got 4 more hits left to go on Ganon. There's 5. There's 6. 2 more hits left to go on Ganon. 7. And there's number 8, and down goes Ganon, so jveth is now in the same race. We have got a race, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's all about who can find Zelda first.
That was a very nice fight for jveth. See what sort of decisions he makes here.
Right now, PresJPolk has not been lucky in his quest to finding Zelda, and if jveth gets lucky, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, here we go.
jveth is going exactly the way I would go if I were in this race. He does not find Zelda in the room above the start.
He goes south, he finds a lot of reserves and says no thank you. He's going to try a different path. He's going to head to the east this time. PresJPolk has found one of the items in level 9, which again, we knew it was the heart container, which he bypasses. Health is not a factor now. jveth continuing to head north, finds a staircase. Gonna bypass it for now. He goes through one of the key doors. There's another key door directly north of him. Bombs are gonna be a factor. He's down to 3 bombs now. And, oh, he thought maybe for a moment he had found where Zelda was, but the shutter did not open. That means Zelda ain't there. Keep trying.
I'm surprised he didn't take that walk up into that last room. Oh, now he's going up. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, hey, look at this. Both of these players are in the same area right now. So
Yeah, Prez does have a lot more knowledge of the rest of 9, but...
That is true. Redman Lolo's in Lamea. Yep.
Could be a photo finish for sure.
Oh yeah, this could be the closest race to date so far. Bombs are going to be a factor for jveth. He only has 3 left, so he has got to make decisions, and if he's got to make the lucky decisions on where to bomb. Obviously, he can't bomb to the north. He's as north as he could possibly be, so the only place he could potentially bomb is west. But he's going to take care of these Wizrobes first.
Ooh. I have a feeling he might.
Oh, and it's going to pay off because behind the Wizrobes were 4 bombs, so that's going to help him excavate a little bit in level 9. And he's going to take that staircase now. jveth is now in the famous Chevy room. He'll take the locked door, make his way to the west, finds another staircase. jveth opting to take the staircase.
Oh man. jveth goes into the...
Oh, jveth finds the shoot room with a shutter, but the shutter did not open. He's going to go to the west now.
Yeah, I would have wanted to clear out that shoot room to hope for a compass drop.
Yeah, but he's got to know that time is of the essence. I mean, I agree with you because the shoot room is a potential landing spot of the compass. It could be guarded there, but he opts not to do that. And PresJPolk finds his way to the shoot room at a different angle, though. So again,
Prez right now is compass hunting himself, killing some likes.
Yeah, both again in the same vicinity. This is unbelievable. It's gonna come down.
Man. And Prez gets rewarded.
Found the compass.
Yes. Meanwhile, jveth finds the hint. Zelda.
Whoa. Wow, this is unbelievable. He is in the vicinity. Can he bomb to the left? No, he cannot. So this is going to be oh so close. Both of them know where Zelda is. PresJPolk knows the exact location, while jveth knows the vicinity. Who's going to get luckier?
Prez has half a heart left. That's very important right now.
Yeah, because if he gets hit, this could cost him the race. Does he have a potion?
I don't think he does. He does not have a potion.
Ouch.
Meanwhile, jveth has a heart and a half, but he has a full potion left available to him, so...
But the question is, can he access it in time? I mean, he has the potion. Now, he's going to make his way towards the shoot. No, he's not. Again, he's going to avoid the shoot room, and we'll see. Now he's going to take a staircase.
Oh, man. Prez getting a nice bomb drop there, but he does not find the bombable wall that he needs. He needs to head backwards.
And he's going to bomb to the west. What is jveth going to find to the west? More Wizrobe. So he's going to make a decision. He's going to continue to venture west.
He's already been in that room.
He's already been in that room. He's going in circles. He's wow. I'm telling you, this is oh so close. Time, please. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, Ryan. Yeah, for some reason I did get ahead, so yeah, finds another room, but again, that is not where Zelda is. That shutter would have opened. Let's see which direction jveth.
Starting to look like, even though they're in the northwest and Zelda's in the northwest, they might not be as close to Zelda as it seems.
They might need what's called a magical staircase, Jay Coper. So we'll see if that comes into play.
Not necessarily a magical staircase, but just a different direction of approach.
Right, and jveth is heading towards the south. Can he bomb to the west from this desert room? No, sir.
Oh, I have a... Prez has determined at this point solidly that he cannot access Zelda from that direction. jveth is still working on that determination, so oh, but jveth does decide to take a staircase and head somewhere else, so that's good. But it does not take him anywhere near where he wants to be.
And jveth, by the way, bombs severely a factor for him now. He's down to just one bomb, and yeah, in the northeast section of the map. But again, there might be a staircase that could take him to the right portion. Again, we don't know for sure because neither one of them found the entrance.
Yeah, we don't know if it's a certain staircase that he has to take, or if Prez could just end up bombing from the area where he is to find Zelda. He's really close to Zelda now. He can bomb up or right from this room. That would possibly do it for him.
Well, look at this. PresJPolk has found the path.
Did find one door to bomb, but now he's out of bombs. But, man, he's got some orange Wizrobes to kill. We can get a bomb from them.
Losing bombs. Oh, not having the bombs to bomb his way through a potential way to Zelda. Oh, my goodness. The dramatics continue.
There was definitely a potential bomb drop there. Oh! Gets the bomb. Needs one way or the other. still got some more walls to try here. Able to bomb up. But there's no door. I'm sorry, Zarnex.
Boy, Zelda, I'm telling you, Zelda, I call Princess Zelda the Grand Class Hide-and-Seek Champion for a reason. Right now,
Yes.
Zelda's winning this battle.
Zelda is hiding her best right now. That is for sure.
And meanwhile, jveth is now in the southwestern part, near where PresJPolk is.
Yeah. So jveth might be discovering what Prez has already discovered, that you can't get to Zelda from that column.
When he's down to no more potion, he just drank the blue Kool-Aid, so that'll refill his health, but now he's out of potion, and he also is in bomb trouble, down to 1 bomb. Well, I wouldn't say this is a troll seed overall, but this 9 has definitely been a troll for both. It's who's going to find Zelda first. This is unbelievable. Zelda. The winner of this seed right now is Zelda. Let's be honest. Zelda's the winner of this seed so far, because Ganon's hiding place was terrible.
Yeah, that's a good point, Zarnex. jveth doesn't know exactly which room Zelda is in, so he's looking for any way to get to any part of the Northwest. Ugh, and they're both out of bombs. Prez decides to leave 9 to get more bombs, I think. Whereas jveth is wandering a bit.
Have to leave for bombs, that is true, so...
Well,
I would
bombs
imagine
cost
jveth could
one
be...
in the shop, so they can definitely afford it.
Oh, well, yeah, that wasn't going to be the factor. No, the factor is also jveth might opt to buy a potion. There is a potion shop near where level 9 is, so that wouldn't be too much trouble for him either.
So there's both a potion shop there, and there's a bomb shop at level 6. So he can leave and get all the resources he needs. Got the money, he's got the shops nearby.
And yeah, jveth is back to start, and I thought for a moment he was going to exit out and go ahead and restock, but he decided not to do that.
No, there's a glitch that when there's only one door at the beginning of 9, if you go out through that door, it shutters until you leave and go back into the black room again with the fires.
I did not know that. That is a very key piece of information to know.
Yeah. So jveth going up to buy a potion here. I have to imagine he'll be stopping by the bomb shop immediately after he gets his potion.
Yeah,
this is the bomb shop here. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna go to the vanilla magical sword location first, buy some bombs here. I would assume he's going to get the maximum complement of 8. Look out! Don't buy a key.
He came awfully close. I can't believe he saved himself from getting that key.
He was about 1 pixel away from buying that key again. Not that rupees are an issue, but suppose this seed lasts even longer, and he would have to go back and buy even more potion.
Yeah, they could be coming to an issue eventually.
Yeah, I've seen some trolling 9s in my day, Jay Cobra. This might be top 3 for me, what I've seen.
I've seen quite a few more 9s, I think. I don't know that this is on that level yet. We'll have to see exactly what is required to get to Zelda.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, you are definitely a veteran of Zelda randomizer races, so you would know more about this than I would. But still, all the level 9s I've seen, this is one of the worst I've seen.
Yeah, the fact that silver arrows were not in 9 and Ganon was 1 room in, that makes it a whole lot easier. It's just a mission to find one thing.
Yep, and that's the Princess of Hyrule. So now we're going to see which way. Well, he's going to try and bomb the left. Nothing doing for jveth. He's down to half a heart now. jveth didn't buy potion. He only bought bombs.
Yeah, does he still have a blue left, maybe?
He has no potion left. He just has the letter. So I'm
That's
very
interesting.
surprised. Yeah, considering how close the potion shop was, I'm surprised he didn't restock on potion. But so we'll see if that comes into play.
That is a pretty big surprise. And, well, I mean, he paid for not having the health right there.
Yes, indeed.
Spoilers, I'm sorry.
So now we'll see if.
I think jveth has to be rethinking getting a potion at this point.
Yeah, he's thinking about it now because he has not made his way towards the north. Will he think about stopping for a potion? What is his plan? Yes, he has exited level 9. He is going to do the right thing and buy some potion as PresJPolk continues to make his search in level 9. Wisely so, he'll pick up the red. No, he's picking up the blue potion. What is he thinking? I would have. Oh, I see what he's thinking now. Oh, very clever. So what he did there is he bought the blue potion so his health would be refilled immediately. And he's going to go back and buy a red potion. Wow, very smart play there from jveth. I was wondering what he was thinking there. Given that there's no fairy fountains near where he is, I could see where he was going with that.
Yeah, if he needs the health, definitely the thing to do.
Yep, so jveth one step ahead of me, that's for sure. So I give him credit for that move. So he's going to try again with level 9 and see if his next attempt finding Zelda is any more fruitful.
Prez being disadvantaged by not knowing where that convenient bomb shop was, I'm sure he would have filled up there.
And again, bombs are a factor for him. He's not got many bombs left. And given the fact that jveth rather knows the location of bombs, could be advantage jveth now at this point. But level 9 living up to its name, the Great Equalizer, somebody could have had a 30-40 minute lead going into this, and we would have a tie match still. Now jveth is to the far west, where he's got a patch to deal with. He's going to go right through that unlocked door, or the locked door rather, and finds a community hint. In my day, we didn't need hints. Well, hints are not going to, and it's a dead end. Would you believe it? So he's going to have to find a different path. Could he possibly bomb to the east? He's looking. No, sir. Oh, no.
jveth, it doesn't matter if jveth can bomb to the east or not. We know that Zelda has to be accessed from the bottom, from what Prez has explored.
Right.
Yeah, he just needs to. I mean, he doesn't know that yet, but he doesn't even know which room Zelda's in for sure. I haven't seen how his northwest coverage looks at this point on his map.
Right. One of the keys that, again, this was brought to our attention. jveth does not have the compass, so he doesn't know the exact location. He only knows the vicinity.
Yeah, he's certainly narrowing it down in a hurry, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Exploration he's done.
I got a feeling, Jake Hopper, it's going to be yet another magical staircase.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Indeed. Meanwhile, jveth is now in the spiral staircase room.
Yeah, jveth needs to try bombing up from one of these two rooms.
Yeah, we'll see if he does that first. He's going to make his way to the west next.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go back up there and bomb, exhaust his bomb options up in this column first.
Well, he's going to continue to go west. He finds a door. He's going to head north.
Ooh. That bomb might save him there.
Yeah, that bomb very well might save him.
Again, he still has a lot of other rooms in the northwest to rule out. He's got to look at his map pretty soon and realize.
Hey, guess what? These two players are in the same spot again. Hey, the inferior model was spotted by PresJPolk, and it was dodged. So TG should be happy about that. TG, I think, has getting ready to do commentary for the next race with me. I should be with TGE by now, but right now this has been one of the trolliest seeds. This has been the trolliest seed of the tournament so far. At least the trolliest 9.
Well, again, we also have 2 players here who aren't as experienced in how the ways that 9 can play tricks on you. So I have a feeling that if there were more experienced players in here, they might have found whatever staircase or bomb wall is required by now.
Yeah, PresJ is bombless yet again. And jveth taking another staircase.
That's a desperation bomb right there by Prez.
Well, speaking of bombs, a lucky bomb here for jveth because he was running out. But that staircase is not a dead end. Or is it? Well, now he finds some more Wizrobes and some bubbles to go with them Wizrobes. And he's making his way to his west. He has not been in this area before. He might be close, folks.
Oh.
He has found it! jveth has found the way to Zelda! He is going to win this race. He drinks the potion just to be safe. This is going to be over with. jveth has fought, and Zelda is in her proper room. Boy, oh boy, what a level 9 this was. jveth is your winner. He is going to advance against the loser of the Zeb Unos match. Boy, what a trolly 9 this was.
Man, Prez was in that room. He just needed to use his last bomb to bomb up there, and he did not use his bomb. I think he was holding on to try to force some more, but what a crazy race.
That ended up being the key to this race. Both of them got to 9. They both defeated Ganon quickly. They both had trouble finding Zelda, and in the end, the factor was those bombs. And jveth, knowing where the bomb shop was able to take advantage of that. That was the one factor that decided this race, because that was one heck of a trolly 9. The official time, it's not the fastest time. I think it's actually the slowest time we've had for a winning race. 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 16 seconds. So well played, and we do now have jveth in the room with us. jveth, boy, oh boy, this was one of the trolliest level 9s you will ever see. Prez actually got there first, but his problem was bombs. He did not know about the 1 rupee bomb shop near level 9. You did, and that proved to help you in this level 9, because you were able to find the magical staircase where you were able to bomb your way up, whereas PresJPolk kept getting trapped by not having the bombs. Boy, describe that level 9 for us, would you?
Northwest, my expletive is the best way that I can put it.
Yeah. Also, here's another thing. Here's another little handicap that you had in level 9. PresJPolk has the compass, and he's had it for pretty much the entire level 9 run. You did not have the compass, and if you're wondering where Zelda's is, it's in the she was in the eye in her normal room.
Yeah, I noticed that she, as soon as I walked in there, I was like, okay, she's in her normal room, but I had no idea where the compass was. Once I found Ganon, I just gotta find her, basically.
Yeah, given the amount of time that you spent in level 9, did you think that the race was going to be lost because of how trolly Zelda was being?
A little bit. Watching Press in the past, he's kind of hard to gauge. I kind of felt like he was either stuck at 9 or he didn't know where the bow was, or on the power bracelet.
Yeah, the problem, first of all, the problem that PresJPolk first had is he actually did not find the ladder item until very late, and he did not realize that level 2 was raft blocked. So that was the last dungeon he ended up completing. That's where the silver arrows ended up being. But you made one, I wouldn't say a mistake, you made an unfortunate turn, and that was after level 6, is that level 9 was directly south of level 6, but you ended up scanning the wrong part of Hyrule, and that could have cost you in the race. But level 9, as I like to call it, is the great equalizer, and in that case, no lead was safe. So, man,
yeah,
oh man.
It definitely was.
I think we have PresJPolk in the room right now. PresJPolk, boy, that 9 might be one of the worst 9s I have seen. Certainly the worst one I've seen in this tournament. Tell us what you thought about level 9, man.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Perfectly.
I've never done Discord before, so yeah. You know,
Hey, it's all right. Nice to have you aboard. Boy, oh boy, at level 9, both of you had a lot of trouble finding Zelda. And PresJPolk, you even had the advantage of knowing where Zelda is, but that didn't look like that helped you at all.
it didn't really actually seem like an advantage because it was a big red herring. I couldn't bop to her.
There was only one way to get to Zelda, because Zelda was in her normal room, so there was only one way to get to Zelda.
It
And I
actually
assume-
was. It was a room that you could bomb to, but you had to bomb from a very specific direction. I don't know if you thought that you had bombed up from the one staircase room to the southeast of that area, but yeah, you were in that room with the bomb, and you could have bombed there.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I thought I bombed literally every wall of that 3-tile area. Oops.
Yeah.
Oops.
It'd be tough to track all that.
Yeah. Well, now I know. In the future, I need a map of 9 to report that stuff.
Yeah, both of you had a really, really good race, but yeah, this was definitely not a pleasant level 9. I mean, as I was calling in during the race, I said that Zelda is a world-class hide-and-seek champion. Boy, did she prove it in this race, man. Both of you were having so much problems. Looked like you were in the right direction. You were both in the northwest area, and then you just kept getting bomb blocked. It's like, yep, only one way to get to Zelda, and boy, was it a troll. Boy, you had a really good race, though. I mean, don't be hard on yourself. Level 9 is the great equalizer for a reason. It was just really rough. But other than that, what did you think about the seed?
I thought it was fun. I mean, so many things were required. I mean, you had to get the power bracelet. You had to get the raft. I think that makes it more interesting because you have to do more things. So I would think to a degree that reduces the luck. You know?
Yeah. There were a lot of things required, but it's kind of hard to say that it trolled either of you because you were looking for silver arrows the whole time in addition to those items, and on the other side, jveth was looking for the bow the whole time, and he had the silver arrows quite a long time before you did.
Wow.
So jveth checked 7 as his last dungeon to look for the bow, whereas you were in there pretty much right away. Spent quite a bit of time in there early, but you did come out with the bow. I was not quite sure of that strategy myself when spending a lot of time in 7 early when you got the really quick triforce, but I guess it worked out for you as far as that.
I really didn't know what to do. This is my second race ever, so.
Well, you played a very good race there. Congratulations. You'll be moving on to the next round. You will be playing against the loser of the Zeb Gedney and, take a breath, Unos match.
No, that's not me. This is PresJPolk. I'm out.
Oh, I thought it was.
I guess we sound similar.
Yes. jveth, congratulations on your win. You will be moving on to the next round. You're going to be facing off against the loser of the Zeb Gedney Unos match. So you're probably hoping that Zeb Gedney doesn't beat Unos because you know how tough Unos can be.
Yep.
Right. Congratulations, Jay, Cope. You have any more questions for these two competitors?
You guys have any final thoughts, really?
Nope. Press, good game, good race, man.
Yeah, good race. Who killed Ganon first?
PresJPolk did.
Yeah, Prez entered 9 just before. You guys were both ready to go to 9 at the same time.
Wow.
Prez entered 9 before jveth, just because you knew where 9 was. jveth had to search like an extra half dozen spots or so before he ended up back at that spot.
So this was pretty close.
It was more like 10 spots or so. It was pretty close throughout, yeah.
Well, thanks for broadcasting this, guys. I really appreciate that. And for the tournament. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for playing. Really appreciate it.
Yep, and if we do another Zelda Randomizer tournament, I'm sure we will definitely see you again, PresJPolk. Thank you very much. Great playing tonight. Have yourself a good evening.
Yeah, take care, guys.
Yep, you too. jveth, again, congratulations on your victory tonight. You will be moving on, so we will see you later on in the tournament.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
See you.
I think we're moving on to our next race here.